Mrs. Bay, you've been married to him for 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have 3 children in rapid succession after you got married. 3 girls, right?
Yes.
3 girls. You're saying that you're having difficulty now, and you've come to me to see if I could talk you through it. Tell me what's gone so wrong in those 3 years.
Well, it's 3 years ago, I felt like I married my best friend. You know, he meant a lot to me. We have 3 beautiful children, and what's gone wrong is maybe we have a 7-year difference between us. I am 7 years older than him. He's a wonderful father. He was an amazing husband. The love was really strong. I don't know if it's the age difference or it's just a lot of responsibility. Like you said, we had the kids rapidly. We went from just constantly being together to just making our kids our first priority over each other.
Mr. Khan, what do you think the problem is?
Honestly, it's just miscommunication.
When you say miscommunication, give me an example of your failure or inability to communicate.
I do own a hookah lounge, so I mean, I feel like me coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, and not explaining to her that, you know, it's a stressful day. It's not me just being out there having fun or just drinking and having a good time. It's actually about business, you know, trying to be successful, making money.
So she's mad at you because you stay out till 3 o'clock in the morning in the hookah bar. Is that what you're saying,
yes.
me?
That's how that life work, man. And that's what come with it. I mean, it come with finances and opportunities and network and all of that stuff, but it's a lot of work. That shit don't happen overnight. I believe him on the miscommunication part. It's probably hard to communicate. You ain't never there. You ain't never there. And one thing that I've been learning, bro, a lot of times over text message, I ain't gonna say I can't stand the text message, but get real, you can misinterpret a text message easily. Now, a voice note, all right, cool. You get where I'm coming from. You can hear my tone and all of that. All right, good. Good. I prefer face to face. Meet me face to face, bro. Pull up on me at the gas station or something. That's how I'm getting down. But yeah, I believe him on the miscommunication part, but that come from you just not being there, bro. And I get it. I get her too. What she say, the 7-year difference? That's probably a factor as well. He what? Probably 24, 25 or something like that. He at that stage in his life where it's like, all right, cool. Which way we gonna go? We gonna keep doing the shit that we was doing from 18 to 25, or we gonna try something different from 25 to 35? I've been there before, bro. I've been there before. And you like, damn, all right, well, I'm gonna try this business thing out. I'm gonna see if I can start something, whatever, and then you get into it, you get invested, and here we are today. You own your own shop. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, but it just don't stop there. It's like old shop and what are they, confetti fall and all of that stuff. No, it's a new list of problems. It's a new set of problems. And for her, she probably at that age, 32, 33, where she ready to lock down, man. I done just popped up 3-4 or something like that. She ready to sit back, make her best batch of lemonade. You tell her what you think about it and all of that. You know, watch the kids, do the little slip and slide. That's probably where she at. So yeah, tough situation. Tough situation.
You understand that? I mean, he's out there making a living. It just happens to be late at night when that living is made. Does that bother you?
I was left at home with 2 kids under 2, and I was pregnant. It's not that it bothered me. A business is a business, but there's something called mutual respect. In the beginning, when it was open, I was welcome. I was a part of it. Then it became all about, it wasn't about us. It wasn't about family.
Bro,
meaning
was
your
he
relationship
cheating?
wasn't about family
Keep it
or
on.
the business?
He was carrying himself more as he was single.
Give me some examples of the things
There
that
you
he
go.
was doing that made you believe he was carrying himself as a single man.
It's when you're happy in life with what you have, you could always find better. I could always find better. There's always better.
Sure.
But you have to be searching for that better.
She talking more riddles than the goddamn Riddler. Just come on out with it. Say what you trying to say. I see where the miscommunication come in because I misunderstood everything she just said. What are you talking about? If there's something better, you got to be searching for something better, and then you ponder on the preponderance of the other. Like, man, get it out. Get it out. I don't like this. I don't like this because I can't read your mind. We can't read your mind. You can be talking about goddamn a better potato chip, a better whatever, bro. Like, come on, man.
To me, nothing was better than my husband and my children. It wasn't about me and the kids anymore. It was about the lounge. It was about, you know, other females.
Okay, now, other females. That's interesting that you should raise that, because I read what your complaint in this matter. You said he was dating five other women when he got with you, correct?
When he got with me, I mean, he had a very active social life, yes, but we gave that up to be married to each other. I mean, we all have social lives.
Do you believe that he has begun to reassociate with other women in an inappropriate manner since you've been married?
Well, Your Honor, when you're married, you're married. You're not single. You're not available. You don't deny that you have a wife, that you have children.
I got that. That's a general statement, Mrs. Bay. What is he doing that makes you think? I'm still talking.
Sorry.
What makes you think that he's doing things that are inconsistent with the marriage?
In my world, he treated me like I was the only girl. Okay.
You're killing me, Mrs. Bay.
Yeah.
You're just killing me.
I have to tell you the story of how I found out he was cheating on me.
I'm trying to get some facts here about what it is. So I'm going to move over to Mr. Khan here, because I understand you're emotional about it, and I'm not making light of that at all.
Yeah.
But I need to know why you feel that way, and if I can't get the story, I won't know why.
I had his phone, ma'am. My phone was broken. I had his phone. This was 2 years ago. I had his phone, and I was waiting for the pediatrician to call. It was after hours. I got a text message on the phone that said, wakey, wakey. Well, the text message came from a man's name. Well, I know another man doesn't tell another man wakey, wakey. So I called that number back, and
it was a woman?
Yeah, it was my worst nightmare.
Mr. Connor, you got ladies out there saying wakey, wakey?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. Are you seeing other women while you're married to your wife?
No, see, that's where our miscommunication comes in.
Okay, you explain to me.
See, my thing is, like, I like conversation with other females. It's not that I want to sleep with them, I want to take them out on a date. You know, it's communication. Like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? It's just talk. That's all it is. Because obviously, if you're from Detroit, I'm in Nebraska, there's no way that I'm gonna like fly through my phone and come and lay by you.
Right,
You get what I'm saying? Or
well, let me ask you this: wakey, wakey. It's a little too cute.
Wakey is a phrase.
Yeah, I know it is a phrase, and will you do me is a phrase too. But it's
wakey doesn't necessarily mean like, hey,
I understand.
Come on,
Mr. Khan, I'm trying to help you out here. Hang on, don't argue with me.
Oh, I know.
It's a little cutesy, but it's really not incriminating. Is there anything that she could have seen that had made her uncomfortable if you had seen a dude write that to her?
Why I gotta answer that, man? I'm on the defense team. Objection, hearsay, recess. I'm not gonna sit up here and give myself up. Talk. Oh, is there anything that she wouldn't know? Man, she wouldn't know. She ain't supposed to be privy to that information because it ain't her phone. That's what I said if I was on the mound, court, bench, whatever, podium. If I was there, bro, if it was me, man, I ain't about to sit up here. Don't chuck, man, fellas. We've been having it. We've been getting down with these. This about our second, third one this week. Make sure she shut the door. Make sure she shut the door. Tell her get out. Tell her get out. This one ain't for her. This one is not for her, bro. She got to go. She out of there? All right, make sure she up out of there. Man, listen, one thing, I'm going to tell y'all this. Keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 times 100, bro. You never, ever, ever self-incriminate yourself, bro. You'll never self-incriminate yourself, bro. Even in the worst of the worst. Now, if it's jigs up, then it's jigs up. You got to do what you got to do. You got to, hey, but in this type of situation, don't you tell on yourself. Don't you tell on yourself, man. Never.
I mean, in all the text messages that she has read and all the emails, there's never been anything saying that, hey, I want to sleep with you, or last night was so amazing, or anything like that.
How about any flirting? How about flirting? Is there any flirting going on?
Well, I mean, flirting is, I mean, that's a big word, you know? Like, I mean, there's a lot. Flirting can be, bro. I mean, see, but flirting is in everybody's opinion. It's different.
Well, let me define it. Let me define it for you.
Okay.
You're getting on my nerves already. It's not a good sign.
Okay.
Flirting is hey, how you doing, sexy? You're looking beautiful today. That kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
There was no, hey, how you doing, sexy. It was more like, hey, how you doing? You know, it's human nature.
Man, maybe that's the problem with my dating life, bro. There ain't no flirt. I don't do no flirting, bro. I just feel like, I ain't gonna say that's cheesy or it's animated, bro, but it's like they done heard it 1,000 times. They done seen it 1,000 times. They done read it 1,000 times, bro. But I will say this. What I will say is not the message, is who they're getting the message from. Remember that.
Ms. Bay, can you tell me the most damning evidence you saw on his social media that he was doing something inappropriate to the marriage?
Your Honor, I proceeded to see in the phone and all his male friends that had say your name is Bob. In the phone, there's Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 3. So I already know there's only one Bob. So I sent out a mass text message. I was pregnant with our second child at the time. And it was a pretty explicit message. I said, hi, I'm Nasser's wife, tagged a beautiful picture of us together, and then one picture of me pregnant. And I said, I'm pregnant. We have one kid together. I'm getting ready to have another one. Who in the circle is seeing my husband? Because I know all three of you are not Bob.
And what did you get in response?
It was about eight different girls. Some of them were just friends. Some didn't know that he was married. And I got messages like, only out of the 8, only one said she had physical, like she had sex with my husband.
I got you. Now,
Man, disappointed, bro. You need to hang up your fucking jersey. Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 3. Bro, it's supposed to be some, what state you're in? Nebraska? It's supposed to be Nebraska taxes, Nebraska Police Department, Nebraska Fire Department, Nebraska Chick-fil-A, Nebraska Capital Bank or something like that, bro. You Bob 1, 2, 3. Knock it off. You wanted it. You wanted to get caught.
Mr. Khan, I think what Ms. Bay was telling me before that I did not understand was that you have Facebook or social media status showing that you're single and not married. Am I accurate?
Yes, that was in the beginning, yes.
In the beginning. Is that true?
Slightly.
Slightly true. Ms. Bay, you said when you had, I think, your third baby,
yes,
he only stayed for an hour, got annoyed, and left.
Yeah, it was a night and day difference. When we had our first child, I had a high-risk pregnancy. I had placenta previa. Ooh. So I was in the hospital for about 2 months. Nasser didn't leave my side. Like, he slept on a couch because he didn't want to be away from me.
Well, that's wonderful. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. Well, what happened once the birth occurred?
He was a great dad. He was an amazing father. My kids love him.
But you told me that he got annoyed and left after an hour. It was a complaint.
That was our third child.
That's what I did. I said, the third kid. He got annoyed after an hour and left. Please explain that to me.
The reason why I told you about what happened 2 years ago, see, up until I got that wakey text message and had all the females contact me back, well, when your trust is broken, Your Honor, it can never be the same.
Ms. Bay, you're killing me. You're just, I'm sure you're a wonderful person, and I think that you're really, really hurt, and I think that hurt is big and extensive, but you gotta answer a few questions so I can understand what's happening. My question is very specific. It deals with the day that you had the third baby. He stayed for an hour, got angry, and left. Could you explain that circumstance to me? Factually, what happened?
I had placenta abruption that day, so in the morning, I was rushed into the hospital. It was an emergency situation. I had 15 minutes to deliver. I had the baby. It was different than my prior surgeries because I had general anesthesia, not local. So when I woke up, I thought I was hit by a bus.
Right.
Nasser was very exhausted because he had a long night at the lounge the night before. So when I came from ER, instead of being by my side, he was physically in the room, but he was on the couch sleeping with a nice heated blanket.
I know she not mad at that man, bro. At least he was there. How many females out here dropping them off and it ain't a soul in the hospital? She's spoiled. I need to take a deep breath before she talk. I need to sit down. I need to go. She need to go have a drink. Go have a drink, bro. Go hang out with your homegirls or something. That'll drive me crazy. That'll drive me crazy. I'm there, but I'm not doing what you want me to do. But I'm doing what you want me to do, but not how you want me to do. Not when you want me to do it, not where you want me to do it, not what, like, goddamn. She tweaking, bro. She tweaking and all of this trying. I don't like her. I don't like her. All of this trying to play victim and if you were in my situation, what would you do, Your Honor? And if there was this, what would you do, Your Honor? And if there was, Your Honor, she trying to play victim, bro. She playing I don't like her, bro. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her.
And I kept saying, Nas, get up. And he's like, I wanted him to come hold my hand. I think I irritated him. I mean, I had a premature baby. It was a lot to take in.
Okay.
And he
so,
left.
So your thought was that he wasn't
Prioritizing
compassionate and enough.
Yeah.
Mr. Khan, what is your response to that?
Your Honor, the previous night I had gotten home at almost 4:30 in the morning. Now this whole incident the next day happened at, I was at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm literally on like 4 hours of sleep. All right. You know, I gave her a kiss, you know, I asked her how she's feeling. Obviously, she said, you know, she's in a lot of pain. I mean, there's not much I can do as a person when you're in pain. I mean, it's...
yes, there is, Mr. Khan. There's a great deal you can do in person. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. 4 hours sleep, you can do a whole lot.
Right.
And if your wife is in crisis, almost lost her life, she is in pain, you stay up. You keep those eyes open, you grab her hand, you hang there. I'm right here with you, baby. I love you, baby. It's okay, baby. I'm the man in your life, baby. I'm here to support you. The kid is gonna be okay. She's scared to death. You man up, you stay up, and you take care of your business. That's what you do. And Mr. Khan, we've been spending a lot of time talking about what Ms. Bay is upset about. I want to come to you for a moment. You say that Ms. Bay comes to your place of business and misbehaves, causes problems, is out of order. Why don't you explain that to me with facts?
Okay. On one incident, I was in the back. It was a Friday night. I had a DJ playing. The place is packed wall to wall. I'm in the back actually helping the people make the hookahs because we were so jam-packed that day. So I'm physically helping them out.
Right.
And she comes in the back crying, all teared up, saying, "You can't talk to your sister anymore." I'm like, okay. I'm like, why? What happened now? I was like, whatever goes on between you and my sister is between you and my sister. I was like, I want no part of it. It has nothing to do with me. I was like, so now's not the time or place to do it. Obviously, you can look outside. I'm packed. I was like, I'm already behind schedule.
I'm busy.
I'm
trying
busy
to work
right now. I don't want to deal with this. I was like,
Okay.
this is personal. You keep it at home.
Ms. Bay, well, why don't you explain that? Because I think he has a point based on what he's explaining to me that when he's busy working, he doesn't have time to referee a squabble between you and his sister. Do you have a different story you'd like to tell me about that event?
It wasn't really a squabble. It had to do with she took it upon herself to create this Instagram, which was fine. But then he took it upon himself to contact one of the girls. I don't know.
What was on the Instagram picture?
He contacted some girl because his sister was friends with that same girl, so she became friends with the hookah lounge, and then he proceeded to email her.
And what did he say in the email?
It's just random stuff that wasn't necessary.
Bro, she's so hung up on social media and what this might mean and what that might mean. That man is a business owner. She could have been offering him a I said 50, I'm tripping. $500 million loan or something like that, or grant or offers. Bro, I get what she's saying about the pregnancy thing. Okay, maybe I was a little bit too hard in that situation. I got to reel it back in. I'll stay up with you for 15 minutes and then we'll be all right. But this one right here, bro, she too worrisome. She need to chill. And I take back what I said. Don't take a drink. Don't take a drink. Don't drink. Don't do nothing. Do whatever you do to help yourself relax, whether it's taking a deep breath, going for a walk, walking the dog, bro. But she looked like she 2 breaths away from whatever. Whatever, bro. Like, everything is not a crisis. Everything is not a crisis. Calm down.
And then she said, well, the minute I start talking to you, your wife pops up out of nowhere. A businessman is a businessman. What does it have to do with other females? That's why the business is no longer there.
And I get that, and I get that. Do you think, however, that the most effective time to confront him about that is when he's working?
No, but he was never home.
Do you understand what she's talking about? That she feels a little disrespected, that you were consumed with a life that had a lot of women in it, and that she felt a little disrespected?
This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say miscommunication. This is the perfect example. There was pictures of her on there saying she's the most beautiful girl in the world. I love my baby girl. I don't know what I'd do without her. There was pictures of my girls, my babies on there at the same time. So it's not just, you know, my pictures and, you know, my lounge. You get what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah. Hey, hang on.
And most importantly, Your Honor, my dog ain't get caught cheating. He wasn't cheating. He ain't get caught. It wasn't no evidence of that. That was thrown out. That is inadmissible within the court. That evidence is not admissible, bro. So yeah, I think he cool with me. He cool with me. I tell y'all all the time, it sound good and it look good and oh yeah, I want the guy and yeah, all of that shit sound good. But then when you really get to it and you really get, and then you really see how everything go and how shit plan and roll, bro, it's not as appealing. It's not as appealing, especially if you want a family, if you want a marriage family together. Bro, that's what, man, if I had to answer, trust me. If I had to answer, bro, trust me. But that's just life. That's just life. And what comes with, how can I put it? Working independent, being an independent worker, however you want to do it, whether it's YouTube, business, street, whatever it is, bro, it takes a lot. It's a lot of sacrifice. It is a lot of sacrifice. And unfortunately, damn, am I saying, hold up, bro, am I saying all right? Unfortunately, ladies, a lot of the time, y'all be that sacrifice. Y'all be that sacrifice, and it ain't, you know, it ain't nothing personal or nothing like that. And give us a little bit of time. Give us some time. Let us figure it out. He 25. He 25. He probably still got 40 more years of this shit to go. All right, cool. Next time we overpack, I'm going to make sure I have an extra hand on deck in case that way I ain't got to do that. All right, cool. Then yeah, man, give us some time. That's what I mean about that panic mode. Like, stop jumping straight into panic mode. We get better with time. Give us some time.
Hang on, I'm just trying to summarize this. You put your family out front. You demonstrate that you are a family man and have a wife and kids, and you don't understand why this one picture caused so much falderall.
It wasn't a picture, Your Honor.
Well, what was it?
He took it upon himself to email the girl. That is my problem with him. You're an attractive guy. I don't care if people come to you butt naked and throw themselves at you at the hookah lounge. You're still married.
I get that part.
You're married.
Ms. Bay, I do get that part. I get that part. But I don't understand what he's doing wrong.
Flirting, contacting them. Why are you emailing her? Why are you sitting here telling her, didn't you know one day I'm going to have a helicopter? Oh, this is my plan. You better come out and see me.
So you think he's sharing dreams and aspirations with her, which is not business?
Who is she, Your Honor?
Who is that woman, Charles? I want to know. Bro, she going to drive herself up the madhouse. This ain't for her. This ain't for her, bro. She might want to be a close associate and go from there, bro. But as far as this life go, it might just not be for her. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody, bro. But she gonna drive herself up a wall because it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be constant. Anytime you're dealing with other people, it's only two genders on this earth. It's earth. Not earth. It's only two genders on this earth. Male and female. It's a 50-50, and there's more women than it is men. So it's a higher probability that we gonna have to talk to the female species. And my thing with it is to take it a step further. Just because I talk to her don't mean that I'm attracted to her. That don't mean that. I mean, yeah, she cool, she alright. All women, it's a feature in every woman that I love, regardless of what you look like, ladies. That's just me. That's from me to you. That's from me to you. I know. I love y'all too. But yeah, bro, just because he talking to her don't mean that he necessarily attracted to her. Come on now.
Okay.
Who is she?
I'll ask. Mr. Khan, who is she? Do you know the email to which she is referring?
Yeah, he does, because he denied it.
Part of communication, and I think this is the problem you both have, requires listening.
Yes.
And you can't be listening if you're talking while somebody else is talking. Not only can you not be talking, you have to actively, not just waiting your turn to talk, but actively listening and understanding and taking in what the other person's telling you. And I'm telling you both this so you can really have a good conversation. Look, I'm not going to try to elicit any more information because I don't think I'm going to get any kind of factual recitation that will assist me in determining how well and what we're doing. I'm just going to address the matter of communication, what a marriage is and what love is and what you ought to do, and then you can leave here and do as you please with that information. I think she brought you here so I could fuss at you a little bit about all the flirting and stuff that she feels that you're doing. I will say this to you, Mr. Khan, you're a little flip. You got a wee taste of jerk in you, and I think that you love that life at the hookah lounge, and you don't do anything particularly wrong, but you're just a little slimy with it. You know, I asked you a very concrete fact, and you said slightly, you know, do you put your single on social media? And you say that's slightly true. That's just absurd and ridiculous. It's a jerk response. Either you're putting on there you're single, or you're not putting on there that you're single. So you're playing fast and loose right around the edges of disrespect, and it's killing your wife. You've got 3 kids. She's overwhelmed, she's exhausted, and you got to show up a man and not a boy. I don't think you're doing anything really wrong, but you're annoying her and you're distressing her. And as a man who is in love with her, I think you would want to not do that. And I think the changes that you would have to make to stop doing that would be minimal. Ms. Bay, I'm gonna say this to you. Your problems with communication is that you pepper him with how you feel without giving him any information. Men don't do well with that. It's that busy speak that you do, and then you're duffing him about the head with, I feel this, and marriage is that, and I love it, but they can't wrap their arms around it. They're scared. They find it distressing. What you need to do is say, Nasser, I need you to do this, and I would like you to stop doing that.
Yeah, okay.
You speak differently.
Okay.
It's not that you don't have the right to convey information, it's the manner in which you convey information. That's going to be helpful.
It's like
to
talking a brick wall, though.
That's because you're talking woman to a man. Speak man to him when you really want him to think. You know, I wrote a book called Making Marriage where I got a whole chapter on what men understand and what they don't understand.
What's the name of the book?
It's called Making Marriage Work. And it's a whole chapter just for women to how to talk to a man, and a whole chapter about men how to talk to women. You don't understand what's going on in each other's head. She's not a broken man and he's not a weird woman. It's just, it's 2 different things. Do you see what I'm saying? Learn and listen. You're good people.
Thank you.
There's no reason why you shouldn't stay together other than the fact that you think the other person is wrong when neither one of you is.
That's
You hear
real.
me? I'm going to grab my heart and run for the door. This matter is adjourned.
She was right. What she said at the end of that video, that was probably the most important part. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And I believe that it's popular. But in couples and in relationships and marriages and all of that stuff, bro, and we see it a lot. The man trying to figure out what the woman doing wrong. The woman trying to figure out what the man doing wrong. You trying to figure out the other person's job and tell them how they not doing their job. When it really don't even be that big of a problem. Oh, I wanted you to squeeze my hand into my index finger, touch my thumb, and it crushed my skull, and then I felt the love. That's her, and he, I didn't want you to be here at this point in time because I was handling business, and when I'm handling business, I need to be. Bro, listen, with relationship, whatever you want to call it, marriage, whatever, bro, everything with time, for the most part, get better. I ain't gonna say every time it get better, but for the most part, bro, things get better. Like with your business, you get better. You start to learn little things. You start to speed up your time. That way you don't have to do it, or even be proactive. All right, cool. I remember the last time. He's 25. He's 25. All right, by the time you turn 27, all right, I remember from the last 2 years when it's like this on that date, then all right, I'm going to need an extra hand on deck, and I know that she be tripping when I be getting home, so I just pay another extra hand on deck that way I can spend on her. Those adjustments will come. They'll come. You'll be able to get that. But this strain and this tension that's going on right now, bro, is... unnecessary. It's unnecessary and it's self-inflicted. And with her, she would annoy me, bro. She would annoy me with that And how would you feel if that's not supposed to be like that? And it's just like, like you taking one of them little styrofoam things and keep trying to hit them in the air, bro. Like, chill out and relax, man. Relax. Come right here. You need to be right here. Goddamn rose tree bush over there. Little thing that looked like a sombrero right there. I don't even know what it said. Daddy love you. Daddy love you. Daddy love you, Savannah. But yeah, bro, y'all supposed to be peace. 3 children. They got 3 children together, man. Relax. Well, it's a little bit tough to relax when you got 3 children, but hey, take them here. Bring them here. Do something, bro. But all of this bickering back and forth, trying to figure out who ain't doing what and who ain't doing that, you'll never know because you're not a man and she not a woman, so you ain't going to get it. You're not going to get it. But what y'all can come together, a common place that y'all can land is like, all right, cool, we here, we together. We got this time together. Forget yesterday, forget tomorrow, right now. Right now, at this point in time today, right now, how do you feel? Do you feel, what? Like you want to be silly? Do you want to be have a deep conversation? Whatever, bro, whatever. But just take it day by day. Take it day by day. Chill out, relax, man. Make sure y'all, keep everything locked in and just chill. I said chill about 15 times on this video, and I did not know that it was a cat right there. I did not know. I get mad. First person in the comment, let me know where the cat at. $5. $5 to the first person who can identify the cat. I ain't gonna tell y'all where the cat at, but yeah, bro. Chill out. That's the moral of this one, man. Chill out. Don't make a mountain out of a mole. Was it a mole out of a mountain? Whatever it is, y'all let me know. No. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family, as always, is love. We out.